MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Colorado Rockies. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's Carlos Correa now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Yankees, shortstop Carlos Correa.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
They are sizzling hot right now. They look as good as they're going to look probably all year. You don't put together streaks like this. They're looking for 10 games in a row. How many teams have the ability to do that? They're playing great ball right now, and man, are they fun to watch. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Second base.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And that's in there for strike one. Now the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier on the run. But he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The tag, and he is out. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think,
well, the play's been made, and that retires this. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Whit.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
First pitch of the at-bat. Gerardo Parra checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Coming to the plate now, Salvador Perez. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Charlie Blackmon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Rosario. In to score the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Here's Addison Russell. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Tanaka's ready. Here it is on 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Hard on the ground towards short. To his left, Correa. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Here's the first pitch to him.
Gardner.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Parra is under it. One away. In now is Yasiel Puig. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 7.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Porcello will put this one away, and the side. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And they won't tempt it here with Wright as that pitch misses for ball 4. The pitcher, Rick Porcello, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And the runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now. Well, he sure didn't look good right there trying to put that bunt down. I'd be surprised if they give him the bunt sign again, but let's watch and see.
Up next,
Striding in once again, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Merrifield.
Out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Tanaka pauses. 1-1 pitch on its way. Tapper right back to the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
The left fielder, number
In is
11.
Gerardo Parra. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And that's dead center for strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Digging in for his second at-bat, Salvador Perez. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one, get himself back in the rhythm and throw strike.
And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he... Ready now, Austin Romine. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dahl's in pursuit. He's there and records the first down. Striding into the box, Masahiro Tanaka, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Right over the middle, knee high. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Torreyes. He singled his last time up. And he takes ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Dahl. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Ready for another chance.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust it back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And that misses. 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Parra sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that digging in to try it again. Salvador Perez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Salvador Perez.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, Perez on his way for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
First baseman,
Trying to pick
19,
things up where we left off. Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Rosario is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And that'll bring
Now
up the
batting,
speedy outfielder
right
David
fielder,
Dahl. He hit a
David
sac fly earlier.
Dahl.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Addison Russell.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Tanaka pauses. 2-2 on its way home. Swing and a liner. Set to deal on 2-2. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's flared toward left center. Parra coming in. He can't get there as it falls in. So stepping in, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Chris Bryant. He popped out in his first trip. To third, glove by right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the leadoff man retired now for David Wright. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
The 2-2 now to right. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. The throw. Not in time. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away. He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Whit Merrifield next to hit. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Whit Merrifield.
First offering on its way. Curveball bounces and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Very weakly on the ground. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game. Ready for another shot now. Gerardo Parra. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself and the inning is over. Standing in, Austin Romine. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Austin Romine.
Got him reaching for the first pitch as this is pushed foul off to the right. 0-1. Another one fouled off and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Perez recovers. He'll throw down to first, one away. Stepping up now, Masahiro Tanaka comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Carlos Correa.
Here's the first pitch to him. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Merrifield onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Torreyes. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-0 on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the now batting Salvador Perez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
A fastball right over the outside corner. On its way is pitch number 75. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Charlie Blackmon waits on deck. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
First baseman, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there.
And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. David Dahl is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off.
Great stop by Abreu to first. He is out. Ready for another chance. Jose Abreu. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The right fielder, number 60.
Digging in to try it again. Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Ball 1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And there's ball 2 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Chris Bryant will be next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Jonathan Holder enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for New York, number 65, Jonathan Holder.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Kiermaier.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Puig on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Third baseman, number 6.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Right.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Austin Romine. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher number 28.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Gary Sanchez
Pinch hitting for the Yankees.
is up off the bench
Number
as he'll
24.
pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Sanchez.
And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jonathan Holder. Miguel Cabrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25, Miguel Cabrera.
A high fastball is in there, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Stepping into the box, Ronald Torreyes. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that
Your
David
attention,
Robertson
please.
gets the call from the
Now
pen to
pitching
take
for the New
over
York
on the mound and
Yankees.
start the home seventh.
hitting for the
Jason
Rockies.
Hayward.
Number 23. Jason Hayward.
Too high, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here it comes on 1-1. High in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Digging in once again, Whit Merrifield. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Late that time for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The left fielder, number
In is
11.
Gerardo Parra. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Your
Chris
attention,
Russin
please.
has been summoned from the bullpen
Now pitching for the Rockies.
into the box now.
52.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Another 0-2 coming. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here. Chad Green. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Jose Abreu swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. Merrifield backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately he just fouled it off.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that would strike.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Perez waiting on the 1-1. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Striding into the box,
19.
Charlie Blackmon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him 2 down. Settling in now, David Dahl. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. At the plate, Addison Russell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Addison Russell.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And not in time as the run scores. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Kevin Kiermaier. Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander. Marwin Gonzalez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And now he'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. He'll enter play here at 293. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in. Yasiel Puig.
The right fielder, number 66. Yasiel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter,
standing in, Chris Bryant. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's your classic front door slider. Doesn't
Yankees, good night. And guys, the Rockies were certainly buoyed here by the strong start turned in by this man, Rick Porcello. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal.